then I'll have absolutely zero tholins being produced slash consumed in the entire base. Now, what did I do for the chlorine in the mall? Because that is another thing that I took care of. Uh, yeah. I added blood-based chlorine to this. I got rid of the guts thing, and I did blood. I did blood instead. We've got blood, and we've got salt, of course, as well, for our chlorine needs in the mall. The mall is also locally producing ammonia and stuff from not tholins as well. All the tholins that exist are being used for the cyanic at the moment. Also, I took care of like all of this nonsense. There was a whole bunch of old stuff here. A whole bunch of inserters and belts, and yeah, it's gone now. That used to be a line of augs, I think. The initial augs. Yeah, they're gone now. Off we go in the middle of the night. In the darkness. To work on that cyanic. So I can say that I don't have any tholins anymore in this base. We'll have done the thing, and we're ready for the change that will eventually happen. Where even am I going? I need to go over here. To my left. Oh, yeah, I fixed that at one point. But by the way, the Bodos biomass I did take care of already. Taking care of a lot of the various little biomass issues. Alright, here we are. We have arrived. Hello, cyanic acid. Hello, cyanic. Good to see you up here. Let's keep an alignment. Just an alignment. This does go quite the distance. Way up here. Ta-da! Cyanic! Congratulations, we now have cyanic. From not tholins. You, I guess, are next on the thing. So, blah. Just like, blah, delete. Delete all the things. Everything, stuff, power, yes. Yes, y'all are powered. And we're good. We're good. Everything is good. Wonderful, glorious, and magnificent. We now have P here. Go into a search for Tholin. And it is no longer on this list for the past minute. We go to 10 minutes. Oh, it's right. It's a fluid. Tholin. So, yeah, over the past 10 minutes, there were 220 units that were produced briefly from this, but yeah, it's, you know, mostly zero tholins here. This blue line is the production of tholins. It is now nothing. It is currently nothing. Why etching solution shows up on a search for tholins, I do not know. But yeah, that's the thing. Landmines. Sure, we'll start spending some mill science. That's not required in the slightest. Right, you can die. Get rid of all of those things. So celebration. No more No more tholins used in the base at all. No more dependency upon the tholins. Now, this has a bit of a side effect in that I now have dedicated builds for all of the things that the tholins were making, right? I now have dedicated builds at scale, so I'm producing a lot of these things. So I don't have to worry anymore, right? About stuff using trace amounts. Because I've now got all of the stuff. Alright, how am I doing? What is next? Well, continuing on the high-grade processing chain, I can get rid of that completely for the cyanic. That is now simply a cyanic acid in. Uh, Soda ash will be part of this build. I guess oleochemicals will be part of this build. It's lard and nichrome in. Uh, my only concern is this Z3 reagent, but I mean, it's only used here. So why should it be separate if it's only used effectively in the lead processing? Yeah, it is. It is only in lead processing ever. So why would I do this elsewhere? Well, the reason to do this elsewhere is that is a really big train station to get all of that stuff all in one place. That is a really big train station to get all of this stuff together. But I still think I want to do this all this is together. Yeah. Wait, output lead grade 2. What? What? Why is there a 8.2 lead grade 2 output? Huh? But I have a what? This matrix is on. The what? Okay. Sure. Are you telling me wrong numbers on stuff? Wouldn't put it past it. Why is it telling me that there's that much output total? Probably just the order of operations here. Yeah, it's just the order. Just flip those two steps and we're fine. Yeah, it's just finicky about the order of things. But yeah, the numbers are normal. They're the same going forward. Okay, what is going to be the plan, the order of operations here? Right, that's a thing too. So we learned about this brand new, wonderful recipe called the crude oil to biomass recipe. That is definitely going to simplify things greatly by doing the crude oil to biomass recipe. Um, this is all for ash, by the way. By the way, this is just to make ash. That doesn't seem like it's particularly viable. Let's compare that to well, that makes it harder to do the comparison actually because Yeah, I'm gonna keep it as is, and the reason why is because it's harder to do the math to do it out of the coal gas plus syngas setup. It makes it's finicky at being able to actually truly calculate what you need for the coal gas, syngas, tar stuff to give you the proper amount of ash. Plus, I would need to like filter flue gas out of it as well to get the amounts that I want. So I'm just gonna be like, hey, give me flue gas from biomass and hot air. Do I really want to spend 400 chem science packs on that? Not particularly. Don't even need electric mining drills. I guess this would be useful. Let's let's get shells. Sure, more shells. I do have to worry about the hot air though, out of stuffs. Um, does say 2 regenerative heat exchangers. That is so sad. So very sad. It is only 1 advanced foundry though. Huh. Well, that's an interesting setup. Yeah. Well, let's build things. First off, I need to decide where this high-grade silver slash lead is going to live. Bearing in mind, I need a bit of space for all of this, for all of these steps, and like, see 22 flotation cells there, and all of these individual steps, and all of these buildings, and all of these buildings, and all of these buildings, and all of these buildings. They all need to live somewhere. Right now, I have my high grade lead, my normal lead dust right in here. Right in here. This is normal lead dust. I do not have space to build out to my right anymore. I just don't have the space to the right. I could go up. I would need to reroute this titanium, though. That titanium actually, I think it feeds my main bus for titanium. That's what's feeding my production of the biosamples at the moment. Alright, well, what else? There's coke processing stage 3, as well as raw coal stage 3, as if that matters anymore. So I do need this line on the titanium. I have this coke line that's for some reason going all the way up here. It's to feed the acetylene. There is a little room here. I can get rid of these phosphate rocks. That's fine. Don't know if that is going to be sufficient enough, but we shall see. I guess I'll just pack things in. So much for being able to copy-paste stuff. I guess I'll copy-paste units of stuff. This is all going to die. So I technically do have this space if I want to get rid of the thing, but ideally what I would do is I would build in such a way that I build it and then transfer the like input of the lead dust, keep my current production moving until it's ready and built for the new system. So I think that's what I'll do for that. I need to go to the right. Now, I do have several buildings of this. Probably not all of the buildings. Most likely not all of the buildings, but we shall see how much I've got out of this. Of course, I do need to worry about all of these inputs that need to come in by train. which I can see I don't have it here. Oh, all these texts. Beautiful, wonderful, glorious texts coming in. Yeah. That would be a bit of a problem too, in that I need a rather large input train station. And there's no bypass here. Hmm. Well, that is a little bit annoying. In the alternative, instead of upgrading this, I could mine more lead ore and set up the ore processing, high grade processing of the more lead ore. The main thing is though, that would leave this as being very, very, very inefficient by comparison. Like this is nothing compared to the high grade. Ooh, we've got stuff there that needs to get filled as well. Ugh, this is not nice. Not nice. Now, the other option is to belt my lead dust somewhere a little bit better for building out all of this. And I think that might be what I do. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to end up ultimately doing is I'm going to belt my lead dust into a much better location so that I can do stuff with it in a nicer build. What is next? What what is next? Sure, let's unlock substations. That is very different. It's blue now. The base of the substation is blue now, which makes it harder to see on a gray background. I guarantee that the substation icon looks far too similar to the big electric pole. I guarantee there is going to be confusion on the substation and the big electric pole. They look too similar to each other. Okay. So then let me decide exactly where I'm going to build this. It will probably be in here. This, I think, is going to be where I do the high-grade lead. It's a bit of a journey for that lead dust to get over here, but sure, we'll do this. And I don't really want to load the lead dust onto a train to come over here, but because it is so very close, yeah, that's the idea. The trains deal in buffers, and I would like to use all my lead dust. Thanks. I can give it to that. Oh, hello, tech. That was super quick. A lot quicker than I was expecting it to be. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. But by the way, okay, let's pin something here so I have it. Step 1 is train station. As always, get in the vehicle when building the train station. Clear that. And as I had said, this is going to be a big train station. And it'll be very different compared to previously. Get rid of all that. So big, in fact, that I may not want even this to be a normal station. Either way, I think this is gonna be Silver Station 2. Silver Depot 2. Let's name both of these Silver Depot 2s. So that way when I add, you know, these... these will be... the stuff. Oh, God! Tech, please. Please. And this means, of course, that the lead input needs to be somewhere above. Somewhere above. Alright, inputs. So, how many inputs do I have again? Let's make notes. Hellmod. What do I need as inputs? I need to input cyanic. That is one. Cyanic and filtration media. Borax, sand castings, / that's local. Excuse me, that's local production. Let's see, I need coal, sulfur, tin chromium, lead. Oh hey, it's lead. Oh hey, it's lead. It's a lead plate input used to make lead. Lead for lead. Okay. Sure. Lead for lead. Not an insignificant amount of lead either. 2.39. It makes tons. Loops back tons, so not going to worry about that as much. And I don't mind having a request for lead as on the production of lead. Sure. I think it actually works just fine, being like requesting lead in the same place you're producing lead. Yeah, I'm going to manually feed that. I'm not going to add a input station for that. It'll be a feedback. I just have to make sure that the way that I set this up is I'm going to have a lead, high grade into lead, happen first, and then silver. I sort of wanted it the other way around, but eh. This just means I have to do this way. Alright, well, what is our next tech? Atom bombs. Sure. Atom bombs will be next. What do I need to bring in here? Salt. Unless I'm near a salt. Lard. Nichrome. Coke. I think that's it. Cyanic acid, filtration media, borax coal, sulfur, tin chromium alloy, salt, lard, nichrome, coke. Local production, sand castings. Ah, phosphorus acid. Phosphorus acid. That is one that was missing. Alright. I think that's it. Now to build. Now to build the rest of the train station. So, am I near a source of salt? Convenient source of salt? Technically not. Technically not. But I could tap it up here and bring some salt in. How much on the salt? Not that much. Alright, so I'll do a salt input as well. We've got 2 fluid inputs as well, so I have to worry about that too. I'm going to build on this side of the track, just so we're all clear. This bedding stuff can probably just get deleted at this point. It's not even remotely required. I'm not worried about that existence at the moment being like too much build up here. Alright, I need to grab a input thingy. You will work. You will work just fine. Is that the spacing, or is that the spacing, or is that the spacing? I don't know. I think that's the spacing. There. We'll go with that. We'll just go with that and be done with it. Don't think I have enough, stuffs. How convenient that it has 2 fluid inputs. I also need another loader for, the thingy at the end. The actual lead. Excuse me? I guess I'm out of track. Signals! Lots and lots of signals. All these are going the wrong direction, because of course they are. All of these are going in the absolute wrong direction. Okay. I'm gonna put it 1 up on each of these. Is this even enough? I don't know. I've got no idea. That's why I'll plan for more. Oh. I need more signals, and I'm gonna sneeze. Oh boy. Alright. So, do I have any signals in you? No? Short answer, no? Yeah. You don't have signals. I am deeply saddened. Yeah, I need you there. Make sure I have that on all of the things, including you. Yep. So let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. I need 2 more of these. 2 more of these, unless I can somehow get local coke/coal. I don't know. Don't think so. Don't think so. I mean, there's a coke there and a sulfur. from you. But if I'm building here, that's a little too far away. There's coke here, right here. I think I can use that. Yeah, I think I'll use the coke from there, but that still leaves me with salt. I guess I'll do the salt here. I guess I'll do the salt here. Now these need to be reversed. And I need to actually replace those with these. Get my wires set up. And I still need to add at least one of these up top for the actual lead input. This will be lead station 2. And there you have it. Train station blah. This will be no coke, no salt. So you're going to be HGL, high grade lead, silver. HGLS, phosphorus. HGLS, cyanic. HGLS, borax. HGLS, coal. HGLS, sulfur. HGLS, SNCR, tin chromium. HGLS, lard. Oh, did I miscount? HGLS, nichrome. Last one's filtration. HGLS filtration media. The train station, as currently exists. As I said, I will get, like, another set of... I have salt mines in the vehicle. So I'll get that done, and I'll steal coal, basically, from... or coke. From, like, here-ish, I guess. Steal coke from something else. Some other nearby thing. Such a big station. And then I have to actually get the dust from here to here. The dust needs to go here to here. Don't think I'm going to use a train. Just belt for that. Hello, bots. Thank you for the restock. That is a lot of stone sitting around, doing absolutely nothing. At least I should have the storage space for it, ideally. Get rid of that. Oh, right. I don't need mining drills anymore. Get rid of those. taking up my inventory space for no good reason. For no good reason. Same with the steel chests. Only need that when I am building the things. Only need that when I'm building the things. Don't need those Dylan plants either. Alright, you gave me stuff, you gave me signals. Here, vehicle, you can have some signals. In case I run out. Same with rail. How many poles do you have? You have a few poles. You have some stacks of inserters as well, so I think the vehicle is okay on its inventory. Just need to add more pipe. Extra load of pipe. And I need to see, it's like, okay, do I have a filter? No, I don't. Of course I don't have a filter. So I need to think about these buildings here. Which should be created by now. So, filter. Give me filter. Give me 30 flirtations. Don't think I have them in the vehicle. No, I do not. Do I have ball mills? No.